Hey guys, Walker back here with another video. I wanted to do a tour of my personal gravel bike that I've been riding for the last year and change. This is a 2019 Specialized Diverge that I actually bought off a friend of mine. And let's just get right into it, go through it. I'll just start at the front. It's got Future Shock 1.0. It is the original Diverge with Future Shock, so the non-adjustable. It's got a spring in there. I've found this really cushy for gravel. I really don't know if I'm going to do it on my next bike, just because I feel like, you know, wider tires pretty much do the same thing. And yeah, that's, you know, I definitely enjoy it though. It definitely makes my hands less tired at the end of a ride. On the front, we'll just keep talking about the front. I got a Zipp service core stem. This is a 90 mil stem. You know, really solid, really simple. It's not, you know, just a stem really. I just like how it looked. On here, we've also got some Deda handlebars. These are 40 centimeters wide. Just figured I'd make them a little wider for gravel, so, you know, more balance. We've also got Sram rival shifters, as well as, you know, my Wahoo that I had way back when, and a Bontrager light. This 12-speed shifter is actually not supposed to be 12-speed. It's a hack setup. I used the ratio technology kit a while back and upgraded this basically to where this should be 11 speed, but now it does 12. And that complements up to the back where you get a 12 speed 11 to 50 NX cassette, as well as a 12 speed GX rear derailleur with a cable fin that makes the pull ratio the same, so it all, you know, works fine and dandy. This is honestly such a fun range of gears, and I really find that I can get up anything I need to. Never really have had a problem with range. Actually, I added, instead of a 40, I have now a 42 tooth on here. Just makes it so I have like a 1-to-1 with a 42-42 and a 42-50. If you know gear ratios, you know, and you're a little crazy about that, definitely you're talking up my alley. Also got some Look X-Track pedals on here. Sram Apex crank. This has been on a few bikes of mine, so it's a little bit scuffed up. Here, let's get in on that, as you can see. But you know, what is a gravel bike, or just a bike in general, if you're not riding it and using it? So I don't mind the scrapes. Got a carbon Whisky seat post. The frame and fork are also carbon, I should mention, as well as the wheels. The wheels are also Roval Terra CLs. These are the second to top tier wheels that Roval, which is like Specialized's in-house company, they make. Got some muck-off tubeless valves on here. Just like the pink fittings, because I found that the gray and the black was a little too boring, so get some highlights. Get some pink and purple highlights all over the bike. Makes it pop a bit more. Also got some 38 mil wide, 38 mil, sorry, 38C Pathfinder Pros. Got their tubeless setup. I've really had no problem with this. I usually, for my weight, I weigh like 135, 140 at most. So usually I'm at like just under 40 PSI, just over 40 PSI, front and rear. And yeah, I mean, what else? There's the Specialized saddle on here. It's just no regular old saddle. Got a light here with a light mount that was made kind of custom for Specialized saddles through Bup Labs. Also a knockoff Soka saddle pack that I got through AliExpress. Some SRAM rival brake calipers. Let's see if I can get on this side. SRAM rival brake calipers, hydro brake calipers, you know, do the job. Some regular center lock rotors. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole bike. Oh, my favorite part of the bike actually is this little guy. It's a little cute multi-tool. You get a bunch of stuff, pretty much anything you need for like a quick fix on a ride. And then, you know, when you're done, just pack that away. I hate how much that has come in handy on bike rides. But yeah, that is pretty much the entire bike. I'm a big fan of this bike. Definitely happy I bought it used as well. I'm really not seeing the appeal of all these like multiple $1,000 carbon gravel bikes when the used market is flourishing right now with people who have bought their bikes during COVID. Maybe it's a little too big, maybe it's a little too small, maybe wasn't the right bike for them. And if you look on, you know, Facebook Marketplace, if you ask some friends around town, if you look on Craigslist, what have you, on eBay even, Pink Bike is another one. I mean, you can find a deal, definitely. And you know, I'm happy I had this through a friend. But, you know, I would say don't buy the newest and the best from these like big brands like Specialized or Trek. I think the best thing to do is just kind of like use what you have and maybe get some used and then build it up real nice and light. This bike is about, I'd say like just over 20 pounds or maybe just under. Last time I checked, I really don't remember. But, you know, maybe if I get that, I'll update that in the description or something. But yeah, that was pretty much the whole bike. And, you know, definitely I'm more in favor of the buying used if, you know, they're in good condition. You save a lot more money, and in the end, you still get a great bike. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the free hub sound test after this. It's nice and loud. So, oh yeah, it's DT Swiss internals in there, in the front and rear wheel. I believe this is a DT 350. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll you know, post it up there if I'm wrong. But yeah, I upgraded with the 54 tooth ratchet, so you get more points of engagement, less dead space in between each pedal stroke. You can kind of see that. I mean, I know there's a tree, but you can kind of see the less dead space. Anyway, stay tuned for the free up sound test. You'll see how loud it is. Peace out, guys. Bye. They're nice and loud, so I get it turning.